Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're about to do a very interesting video. This is basically me coming out and telling you that I am introverted. I've never really said this much out loud because I feel like when you tell people that you're introverted, they kind of look at you sideways and then they distance themselves because there's this misconception that introvert people are weird. We don't like to go out, or we don't like to socialize, which I mean is kind of true, but there are different types of introverts. Like for me, I think I'm a little bit of both. I do like to go out, I do like to hang out with my friends, but sometimes I do need to recharge, and I do need to recharge, and that might take a few months. So if I go out with someone today, it'll take me the 12 years to recharge my energy. But there are days where I want to go out every single day and I want to just be around people and talk until someone tells me to shut up. So I don't know which one am I. Am I introverted or am I extroverted? So today we're going to do an introvert test to kind of see where I am on that. So let's take out the phone and let's get to Googling an introverted test and see, are we really introverted, extroverted, or are we this word that I can't remember how to pronounce? If I remember to edit that. Okay, so we're on this page and this is the introverted test. The question is, you're busy at work and a colleague is telling you about their life story and personal woes. Personal woes basically means like there's stress. You hear me talking? No, okay, love you. Okay, so personal woes basically means like there's stress, depressed, or grievances. That makes sense. High school, college degree, whatever. Anyways, so the one is you don't dare to interrupt them. Think it's more important to give them some of your time. Work can wait. Listen, but with what kind of English is that? Listen, but with only with half an ear. That was horrible. The bottom one that's horrible in English. Interrupt and explain that you're really busy at the moment. What would I do if someone was talking to me about their stress? I would actually listen to them completely. I would stop what I was doing and listen to them. So I would say, I think it's more important to give them some of my time. Work can wait. I'll choose this one. This one is basically more me. Huh? Wait, is that, oh, I thought that was all the questions. What the hell? Okay, so the second question is there's 14 of them. What the fuck? You've been sitting in the doctor's waiting room for more than 20 minutes. You look at your watch every 2 minutes, bubble with inner rage, but keep quiet. Explain to others equally impatient people in the room that the doctor is running late, complain in a loud voice while tapping your feet impatiently. I think I'll probably explain to others equally impatient people in the room that the doctor is running late. I would do that. Would I do that? I think I would not say anything. I think it would be in my phone. But there's nothing like what year was this thing created? 1980. Bubble with inner rage but keep quiet. What would I do in that situation? I think I would honestly, if there were people talking, I think I would say that the doctor is probably late. I think that's definitely something I would say. But in reality, I'll probably just be on my phone like everybody else. Stupid. Next question is, you're having You're having an animated decision with a colleague regarding a project that you're in charge of. Don't dare contradict them. Think that they are obviously right. Defend your point of view or tiff a nail. Continuously interrupt your colleague. If that was me, I think I would defend my point because I'm very outspoken. I'll definitely defend my point and stuff. Is this showing me that I'm extroverted? I'll defend myself, obviously, because I'm not gonna make somebody push over me. I learned that from my grandmother, so I'll defend my point. You're taking a part in a guide tour of a museum. You're a bit too far towards the back, so don't really hear what the guide is saying. Follow the group without questions. Make sure that everyone is able to hear properly. Right up the front, add in your own comments in a loud voice. I think I would follow the group and not question anything. I wouldn't really say anything. I would just kind of nod my head and just be like silent. I wouldn't really say nothing. So I think I'll just follow the group. Yeah, I'll just follow. Next question is, during dinner parties at your house, at your home, you had a hard time with people who asked you to tell a story in front of everyone. I hate that. Talk privately between themselves. Don't really care much for that. Hang around you all evening. Always drag the conversation back to themselves. Sorry. Can you choose all? I would choose all. I would say ask you to tell a story in front of everyone. I hate to do it. I don't like to publicly talk to people. I'm more of an individual person. I don't like a group setting where I have to give a full story. I don't like people watching me too much. So I'll definitely say I'll have a hard time when people asking me to tell a story in front of everyone. That's annoying. What the hell? Clicking on it. This is gonna take a long time to finish. Jeez. Okay. The next one. The next question is: you cracked a joke at work, but no one seems to. To me all the time. You cracked a joke at work, but nobody seems to have noticed. You think it's for the best. It's a lame joke, anyways. Wait to share with your friends after work. No, really. Try a bit later. One of your colleagues. Keep telling until they pay attention. I think I would choose the first one. Think it's for the best. What's a lame joke anyway? That's me, because I make a lot of stupid jokes. Yeah, I'll pick the first one. First one sounds more of me. Next question is: this morning your agenda seems to be free. This morning your agenda seems to be free. You know that someone will find a reason to come and bother you. Have a sight of relief and look forward to the day without stress. Everybody does that. Question your colleagues about a project that's been worrying you. What the fuck? Pick up the phone and start filling your agenda with meetings. The word agenda is throwing me off. I don't get this. Know that somebody will find a reason to come and bother you. Have a sight of relief and look forward to a day without stress. What would I do if I'm free? I think I would have a sight of relief and look forward to the day. I think I'll choose this one because I really don't like a stressful day. So I think I'll choose this one. Because all the other ones don't make sense to me. During dinner, the discussion moves to a subject about which you know nothing about, which is me, and I often act like I know when I know absolutely nothing. Don't dare show that you know anything about the subject. I would do that too. Barely follow the discussion. I would do that too. Ask a lot of questions and learn more about it if I care enough. Change the subject of the discussion. So I wouldn't try to change the subject of the discussion because I feel like I like when people talk about things that they want to discuss about. And I would love to know more about it. But at the same time, I don't know. It all depends on what type of subject it is. Sometimes I think some things don't really make sense to even discuss or even know much about. And there are some things where I kind of feel like I want to know more about it. So that's very subjective. That's a quite subjective question to ask because it all depends on the situation. But I'll give a scenario. Let's just say some friend is talking about something random, like sports. I don't fucking like sports. Well, I like cricket. So let's say they're talking about anything but cricket. Don't dare to show that you don't know anything about the subject. Barely follow the discussion. I think I will barely follow it because I don't like anything other than cricket. So, but I think I would also don't show that I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I think I'll choose the first one because I don't want people to think I don't know anything. So we choose the first one. This one was kind of subjective. You're out with a group of friends, and there's a person who's quiet, shy, and doesn't talk much. In my world, I would actually talk to that person more to kind of have them open up and make them feel more included in the group. I don't know why I do that, but if there was somebody shy in the group, that's what I would do. I would be the one who would be in the back seat with them, making conversations to make them feel included. People don't do that for me for some reason. Notice that they're alone, but don't go over to talk with them. That's fucked up. Go and have a chat with them. I would do that. Shoot some friendly smiles in their direction. I would do that too. Not a subjective thing. Hardly notice them at all. It's either between go and have a chat with them. I think I'd have a chat with them instead because it'd be quite creepy to just randomly be a good distance away from them and just smile. So I'll go and chat with them. I think that's something that I would do personally. Damn, this thing is taking long. Okay, four more to go. At work, somebody asks you for help for 100th time. You give them a hand as usual. Accept you're known for being helpful. Ask them please to find someone else for a change. Loudly make it known that you're annoyed. What would I do in that situation? I would actually help out because if I was that person and I needed help, even if it's 1,000 times, I want to know that there's someone dependable to help me. I want to know that there's someone to help me. So I would actually help them. It would be annoying, but I wouldn't say anything. So accept you're known for being helpful. I will give them a hand as usual. I think I would do that. I personally, I think I would do that. But in the back of my mind, I'll be like, that's kind of annoying. Can you just fucking... But I would give it to them. Then again, should I be honest? But I would give them. Yeah, I would help. I would. Okay. Next question. You've been see a movie, huh? You've been see a movie with your family and the reviews are mixed. You don't share your point of view with anyone. Okay, so if I went to a movie and everyone's talking about it, I would be very opinionative. So I would definitely, especially with family, I would tell them how I felt about the movie, regardless of how they felt. Don't share a point of view with anyone. Didn't like the film, but keep your views to yourself when asked. State your point with emphasis. Try to bring others around to your point of view. Enthusiasm. Sorry, I said emphasis. Enthusiasm. I would state my point of view with enthusiasm. I think that's something that I would do. I wouldn't really care whether people agree with my point as long as they know it. So that's definitely me. Can we click on it? I don't think it's fair to have a point on something and kind of throw it on someone and allow and make that person throw away their point and agree and like take yours in. I think everybody should have their own point of view, and they should respect yours as you respect theirs. Simple. It's annoying. Okay, next question. A friend arrives late to your meeting. Hate that. I hate waiting on anybody. When I tell someone, because the thing with me, and I don't know if it's a Caribbean thing or because my grandmother raised me this way, if I tell a friend that I'm going to get to the house at 11, I tell them the time that I'm going to get a shower, I tell them the time that I get out of the house, I tell them the time that I'm getting on the bus, the time that I'm getting off the bus, I will take a train, the time that I get on the train, and the time that I get to their house, and I make sure that I get there within that time period. And I even leave the house earlier just in case that there's any like traffic or anything, that I still get there on that time. So let's see what the questions are asking. The first one is, say it's not a problem even if you're not, even if that's not what you really think. Give them a filthy look and smirk and snirk for the rest of the evening. Tell them you're too much. Have you seen the time? Make a scene in front of everyone. If it's a friend, I believe that friends should know who you really are, and you should never have to lie to a friend or be something else in front of your friends. I think you should be yourself, and that's what friends are for, that you can be yourself, and your friends should just know who you are. I have friends that you could show me 10 million feet, and I can show you which friend feet that is. That's how much I know my friends. So I think I would tell them that, like, that's fucked up. But I wouldn't drag it on the whole day. So I would tell them, you're too much, which is plain and soft. Have you seen the time? I would definitely say that. I'd definitely tell them, like, like, you're late. What the fuck? What's going on? I would not act like there's no problem, but I wouldn't drag it on for, like, the whole freaking day. Okay, so you guys, I'm sorry. The camera kind of, I don't know, crashed or whatever. So let's continue this. All right, so the next question is, you can't find your car keys. You don't want anyone to find out, so you take the bus instead. That's stupid. You tell your friends that you lost, or you tell someone you lost your car keys. Panic and search madly without asking for help. I would do that. Rumble without telling your family while you're in a bad mood. Accuse those around you. That's my grandmother. My grandmother does that. That's my grandmother. My grandmother does that. I think I would panic and search madly without asking anyone for help. I would definitely do that. And I would also accuse people of taking it too. Can you choose both? Can you? Nope, only one. So I definitely panic. I do that. I panic, look for it without asking anyone for help. Because that would annoy me if someone else got it and I didn't get it because I've been searching for hours and I couldn't get it, but someone got it, so that means you had it. So then I'll start accusing you of having it, and then you just made it look like you didn't have it. But when I actually find it, you found it. Makes sense. I don't know. Anyways, last question. It's time for your annual. Okay, next question. It's time for your annual appraisal with your job. You go with great hesitation as these seasons are torture for you. Look forward to hearing what the boss thinks about you and expects from you. Rehearse ad nauseum the argument and ideas that you prepared for the meeting. Go along unprepared as you are confident and like improvising. I think I'll go look forward to what my boss has to say and think about me. I think I'll like that, but I wish they had where I would go prepared. Yeah, I think I would rehearse. Because I don't know what this question is saying, because I don't think that's even English. Yeah, rehearse the ads and everything and prepare for, because I would prepare. I like to be prepared. Like I told when I leave the house, I told my friends everything. I like to be prepared and like to know things ahead of time. So that's definitely what I would do too. So what am I? What am I? Okay, that's a little big reveal here. You are more of a public introvert and private extrovert. Huh? Wait. At work it is you who gets noticed first, or perhaps other people around you. You do feel compelled to take center stage, or you are more confident backstage. If it's the former, then you are eager for contact, warm, happy, human relationship. If it's the latter, you are more a public introvert and private extrovert. I think that's kind of true. In public, I don't really like to interact too much when I'm in public, but when I'm with friends and family, I'm kind of like the life of the party, so it's okay too, but there's also times in public where, it's right. It's true. It's true. I agree with this one. Wow. Hit the nail on the head the first time. Wow, it's I'm actually surprised. It's actually true. When I'm in public, I don't really like to talk. I don't like to interact too much. Even on the bus, when one of my friends are talking on the bus, I don't say nothing. But then when we come together privately, I'm the most talkative. But then that also depends. Yeah, friends, because these people know my friends. So yeah, wow. I agree with that one. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out my PayPal and Patreon if you guys want to support the channel. It will be really much appreciated. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, Cheerios.